welcome back to my channel. It is Manicure Monday, and in this week's video we're actually not going to be doing any really cool fun colors or false nails or any cool designs. This week's video is all about maintenance. The things that I do to maintain my nails and maybe to get them back into a healthy shape. Because I do tend to, when my nails get really short, I do tend to wear a lot of falsies, and putting the glue on and taking them off and back and forth and buffing them down tends to wear the enamel down. So I'm going to show you the things that I use just to get my nails healthy again and just to make them stay nice. So I'm going to show you first the two products that I'm going to be using tonight. The first one is the Nutrinail 5 to 7 Day Growth Formula. I actually usually buy this at Dollar Tree, excuse me. I actually usually buy this at Dollar Tree, but when I first started buying this, I was buying it at Walgreens. So you can still get it at Walgreens, but of course it's going to be much cheaper at Dollar Tree. But I love this stuff. I've been using it for years and years and years. My nails tend to grow somewhat slow, but when I use this, they grow a lot faster. In fact, I have been using it on my thumbnails because I had been biting them, and in about 3 weeks, you're not going to be able to see it very good. I'm going to show you. That was a really weird angle too. You're not really going to be able to see very well, but in a matter of 3 weeks, I got enough growth that I could actually shape my nails. So this stuff is fantastic. And my nails, when they're shorter, are very weak. I'm going to show you, when I turn the camera around, I'm going to show you exactly how weak my nails are, because I can actually bend them. I can bend them all the way to the skin, all the way down. That's how weak my nails are. Now, it's not a good thing to do because that promotes breakage for me. So it's not a good thing to do, but I'm going to show you how weak they are. But this stuff also helps me to build the enamel back up on them, just get my nails healthy again, especially after I've been using a lot of false nails and a lot of glue, and you take the glue, the nails off with the glue, and you buff them back down, and you tend to wear down the enamel from doing all that. So your nails get a lot thinner and they get a lot weaker. So I like to use this to regrow my nails and get them back to being healthy again. Now, in the meantime, while they're still weak, I like to use the Sally Hansen Hardest Nails Nail Hardener. This stuff is really good. It does tend to make your nails a little bit harder. I don't know if it makes them harder, or I don't know. It's hard for me to explain, but it is a nail hardener, so it makes your nails harder, I guess. Which I haven't really noticed them being harder, but they are stronger with this on them, so I guess it kind of, I don't know, I lost my train of thought. I have, like, right on the tip of my tongue what I'm trying to say, and I can't think of it. So anyway, these are the two products that I'm going to be working with tonight. I'm going to turn the camera around now so that you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Full disclosure, I have already done this pinky because talking about how weak and somewhat brittle my nails are, this one was starting to split right there. So I had to hurry up and put my growth formula and my nail hardener on it really quick before I kept playing with it and making it break, because that is another thing that I do. When I know that my nails are thin and weak, I will play with them and bend them back and forth, and I'll chew on them, but I'll try not to bite them, especially when I've worked so hard to grow them out. I am a biter, I will say that. I am a biter, but when I have done so much work to keep them nice and to grow them out, I try really hard not to bite them, but I will play with them and wiggle them back and forth until they break, which is just as bad as biting. Anyway, let me go ahead and turn the camera around so that you can see what I do. Okay, so first things first, this is the nail that I've already done. That's where it was starting to split right there. But let's go ahead and get into this process here. So I have already shaped my nails. I have just a regular nail file here. One side is very coarse, the other side is just your regular nail file. I never use this side. I take that back. I use this side when I've been putting falsies on and I'll get the nail glue on my skin. I actually use this rough side to help me get that off of my skin. I hate filming at this angle, so I'm sorry if I'm awkward. So the first thing that I've done, and I do this all the time, I don't do this just when I decide to do nail maintenance. I am almost constantly filing and shaping my nails, especially when they've gotten to a length where I can start to file them and shape them. And as you can see from this one here, I've actually overshaped this one a little bit, but it's kind of okay as long as I'm keeping up with this routine. It will end up growing out a little bit and I can reshape it from there. So it'll be okay, but for right now, no more nail file on this nail or any of the other ones that are overdone. So I'm going to show you now. Like I said, this one has already been done. But first we are going to use our Nutrinail 5 to 7 day growth formula. I keep forgetting to say the word day. Anyway, I'm going to use this first and try to show you the consistency of this stuff here. I don't know how well it's going to show up. It looks kind of milky, but it's a very, very thin consistency, and it's not at all tacky. It kind of feels more like an oil, like a cuticle oil. And all I do is just like you do your regular nail polish. Excuse me again. My throat got dry and I got a little choked up there. I just coat the nail really good with the growth formula. And something on my finger there. And it doesn't take very long for this stuff to dry, but I will wait for this to dry down before I put on my nail hardener. But just making sure that I get the nail completely coated. Sometimes I will even rub it in a little bit to help it dry a little bit faster. But this is all you do with it. You can do a couple of coats if you don't want to put anything else on. Wow, it was not even in frame. You can put a couple more coats on with it if you're not going to put anything else on top of it. You can do a couple of coats. But if you are going to put something else on top of it, make sure that it dries down completely before you put anything else on. Okay, so I've done the same thing on the other nail, and you'll notice this one here I've bitten off. It had just broken, and then this is what happens. My nail will break, and after it grows out a little bit and I start chewing on all of them, whichever one is the shortest inevitably gets bitten completely off. So this one I'm trying to grow back out. Since it's only one, it'll probably be a quick process. But I have gone ahead and put the nail growth formula on this hand as well. So the next thing we're going to do is go in with our Sally Hansen Hard as Nails nail hardener. You don't have to do too much as far as shaking this because it's not got any pigment to it. It's pretty much the consistency that it's going to be all the time. You do want to try to make sure that you don't get too much of it on the brush at a time. I have made that mistake quite a few times. It will get a little bit messy and a little bit clumpy and hard to dry. But it does have the same kind of consistency as like a top coat or a base coat. And in fact, you can actually use this as a top coat or base coat if you want to. Now the way that I like to do my nails, I'll go straight down the middle and then around the side. And this is a trick that I learned from and back through the middle to get any excess. This is a trick that I learned from working in salons. I have never been a nail tech. I've never gone to school for that. But I was a receptionist in spa and salons for a few years, and this is just something that I picked up on from the girls that worked in the salon from the nail techs. So back around the sides and then back down the middle so that you can clean up any mess. Show you once more on this one. We'll go down the middle, one side, around the other, and then down the middle. So it occurred to me as I was finishing up that I didn't actually show you how thin my nails are. I just finished putting the nail hardener one coat on all of these fingers, on this hand, on this hand that's in front of you. I'm going to show you on the one that I haven't put anything on. I'm going to show you with this nail right here what I'm talking about when I say that my nails are so very thin. But do you see that I can bend my nail all the way like that? Now, like I said, that is not a good thing to do because it does mess with the integrity of that nail. So I'm going to try not to do that anymore. But I wanted to show you, because I told you I was going to show you how thin and brittle and weak my nails tend to get when they are not quite as long. And I also want to show you, this is the thumbnails that I was talking about. They were this length, I kid you not, 3 weeks ago. And now they actually have some length to them. For some reason, my left hand grows so much faster than my right hand. I guess it's because I'm right-handed. I don't know. But you see they've actually got some length to them now. And that is all because of this growth formula. I'm not kidding you. I put this on a couple of times a week. If I don't put anything else on top of it, I'll just use this a couple of times a week. And I'm not kidding you guys. Look, you can see it does wonders for my nails. I'm going to finish doing this hand and I will turn the camera back to me and we'll finish up. My nails are actually still a little bit wet, but when this is all said and done, I will put at least 2 coats of the nail hardener on my nails. At least 2 coats most of the time. I go a little overboard and I end up putting 3 coats on. But yeah, it ends up being a really quick and easy manicure. Like I said, it's really just for maintenance. But because of the way this finishes, I don't know if you can tell very well. It does leave a little bit of a sheen to your nail, just like if you put a top coat or a base coat on just your regular nail without any color on it. It'll give kind of a sheen to your nail, so your nails look polished and clean and nice without having any color on them. I am sorry the first 2 videos of this series have been kind of boring. This is new for me. Like I said in my first video, I've been wanting to start this series for a while now, and it's going to take me a few videos to work out all the kinks and really figure out the best way in which to film these videos so that I don't have to do a lot of editing. I may not be able to get away with that. I might just have to do a lot of editing anyway. But these first 2 videos have been kind of boring. I had already done my manicure before filming the first video, so that didn't go too good. And then I ran into some snafus with my nails this week and decided that this nail was fine. And then a couple of days ago, I bit it completely off. So I can't do anything with it. I had to get them back to being healthy before I do anything else with them. But I still think that maintenance is important, especially if you're doing manicures yourself all the time. I think it is good. It's a good practice to find a routine to keep your nails healthy. Just like, you know, if you're wearing makeup every day, a good skincare routine is good. If you're doing a lot with your nails, a good nail care routine is really good for you too. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was at least a little bit informative. Again, the Nail I typically find at Dollar Tree, but if you can't find it at Dollar Tree, you can get it at Walgreens, CVS, any kind of, I know you can get it at Walgreens. I'm almost certain you can get it at CVS. I'm about 85 to 90% sure that you can find it at Walmart. The Sally Hansen Hard as Nails, I know for a fact you can find it at Walmart because that is where I got it. Of course, the Nail, because I buy it at Dollar Tree, was $1. The Hard as Nails, the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails, was no more than $2. So like $3 manicure right there. Can't beat it. It would cost you so much more to go to the salon and have it done. This is why I do my own manicures, because I ain't got that kind of money. I can't go to the nail salon every week and get a fill and get a polish change and all that stuff. I just can't do it. So I like to do it this way because it saves me money. Again, I hope this was informative for you. If you were curious about the products, I've now told you where you can find them. I feel like I'm rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I promise you I will work the kinks out and these videos will get better. But thank you for watching anyway. I very much appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.